Boasman-Patel, Vice President at TM Forum.
Hello, I'm Sudhir Mittal from Jio Platforms Ltd, working as Executive Vice President and Chief Architect.
Sudhir, it's great to be with you. Thank you for joining me today. Sudhir, tell me a little bit about Jio and what you're working on at the moment.
For years, have and built a philosophy of four-step pattern, which is like innovate, pattern,ize, standardize, and scale. So that's how we have scaled to this level in just 8 years. We are the number one data consumption company. So mobile data is of the order of kind of 50 exabyte now, which is world number one. I mean, it has beaten China Mobile and it's at a scale which is like a combination of multiple operators, but it's like great. So the forefront is innovation, which is very, very important. We continuously, perpetually innovate and then derive patterns out of it, standardize them, include them in our application, and then scale. That has been the main focus here. And at the moment, we are going a step further. And of course, with TM Forum, we have set up Innovation Hub. So now we have added two more things: co-innovate and socialize and scale. So with help of TM Forum, we have and other partners, we've set up Innovation Hub, and then Jio is continuously co-creating, doing number of activities there.
And Sudhir, this is what I want to talk to you about. I mean, it's amazing. Look at Jio, the scale, everything you've achieved. And thank you so much. I mean, our TM Forum Hub is based in Jio, and we're really delighted to partner with you on that. And one of the big projects we're working on together is ODA. Can you tell me a little bit more about the ODA canvas and why Jio is participating in it?
Yeah, so as I was saying that now we have added two items, which is like co-innovate and then socialize or globalize. And that is very important for innovation to foster. And one of the key initiatives from TM Forum is the ODA canvas, which is part of the fourth quadrant of the ODA architecture. And so it provides an opportunity to standardize all the software components and run them in a standard manner. So that along with open APIs, their observability, their security, and all deployments, the whole CI/CD pipeline and runtime, everything gets standardized, and it provides an excellent opportunity to interoperate, interwork globally with multiple operators. So just think of it: any operator wants some help on some piece of the capability, which is like first quadrant of ODA, business capability, and said, I just want this and nothing else. So I cannot revamp my whole architecture and operation. They said, yeah, why don't you try out this? Just click of a button, they connect to, let's say, Jio's canvas, and then try out that particular piece, which is an ODA component. So that is another good thing. Another piece which we have worked as a catalyst, and Jio is championing that, is ODA in a box. So one of the use cases I suggested, let's work on that, and team is working on that, is like 5G in a box. So we have 5G use cases where enterprises are, quite happy to introduce them in their manufacturing facilities, etc. And then where we have a ready ODA in a box for 5G with the complete life cycle with that.
And you said something else today, which is really interesting. You talked about APIs, and I know you've been championing the API Forge project. Can you tell us a little bit more about the API Forge project and the tooling that Jio have been crucial in developing?
Yeah, so I think the whole genesis started with the certificate. So as we were saying, that now we want to globalize and scale at that level, and co-create and co-work. The important piece was the standardization of the API. Open API is a flagship program of TM Forum for years, and Jio has been following that, and Jio has been complying its API with that. Now, what we thought that apart from whatever certification we had done in the past, let's refresh in the context of more componentization of things. And so we went ahead, componentized various functionalities and capabilities, and then went for the certification conformance. And then we realized that now there are more moving parts. So Gen 4, which is like Swagger 2.0 and so on, Gen 5, which is OS 3.0, and then async. So now, if I talk about creating the specification, creating the toolkit, creating the rule book and user guide, and then running the CTKs and generating the result, verifying them for about 100 open APIs, which are there available on the website of TM Forum. So this kind of scales too much, and I think with a lot of humans involved, it was unmanageable. So we joined hand with TM Forum and our other partners, of course, and then created a great tooling, and which we showcased in other in last few months at various events, and that's where which is providing a scale. So now there are three parts. One is like V4, Gen 4 to Gen 5, and then optimizing the Gen 5 tooling itself, and then the Gen 5 to async. So there are three pieces of tooling where Jio is working, and some of it has been released and has been used in various spec jams.
Sudhir, so as you said, it's all about innovating and then scaling. Sudhir, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.